You found Stryker of Enyo, and the following is an excerpt from my main video, I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade Game Part 1, a massive 3-hour experience that I encourage you to check out if you like what you see here. This is just a small segment, or it may be a collection of content from that larger video. Check my channel for more. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. This originally came out on the PSP. Once I started playing the game, you realize that Assassin's Creed Liberation is a full-fledged Assassin's Creed game. You have fully voiced cutscenes with motion capture movements, complete with lip syncing and good quality acting. The combat works very similar to what was available at the time, so counter moves, disarming, using enemy weapons, and more. Activate a synchronization point, which reveals more of the map. You still get to use the leap of faith to get down. Running and climbing seems identical to how it worked on Assassin's Creed 3. And there's also the ability to... Come on, Spillage! I can't even go through the mechanics of a game without you signing in. That's Spillage. He'll probably end up showing up quite a bit because he's the only one on my friends list that keeps playing 360 games. Well, for the most part. The notoriety system is back. There are 3 personas that you can switch between: the lady persona, the assassin persona, and the slave persona. The assassin persona has full access to all the weapons and tools, and you can freely climb structures, but it always has a notoriety of level 1, and guards will notice her given enough time. The other 2 can blend in with certain crowds. One can charm and bribe guards, but she can't climb, while the other has much more movement and can pass by guards by carrying crates to look busy. But these other 2 are also weaker in combat, being limited in what weapons they can use and certain actions. Spillage, let me at least finish Liberation HD. I literally can't use all the footage of every time you pop up, or people will think I staged it. You need all 3 personas to gain access to certain locations in the game. The story will take you about 8 hours to go through, but you could easily keep busy for around 15 some hours with other activities. You have 7 different collectibles, some of which can only be picked up by certain personas. Yikes, which is just insane. There's no reward for getting them all, so what's the point? The story is rather weak, and even though I like the voice actress, I never really felt like we got to know her or the main characters very well. There are a few charming characters, but the writing is just not on par with the main series. The game loses some of its initial excitement as you keep playing, then it becomes more about just giving the player more to do, instead of having a memorable story. The Metacritic on the consoles range from a 62 to a 64, with a user score of 5.9, and that's out of 120 ratings. So that's a pretty good swath of reviews to go by. There are many mixed critic reviews. The user reviews are a little more positive overall, but the number that left behind reviews is much lower. They originally released this game just shortly after Black Flag, where it really should have come out a few months before it to tide people over for the new game. I'm going to rate this compared to other XBLA games, which I think is a 7 out of 10. It's a good game. If you were to compare this to the retail releases in the series, I would probably bring it down to like a 5, but as far as comparing it to other XBLA games go, it's a good experience. $20 is kind of a high price to pay for what you get, but it is a solid experience, and if you're still able to buy it on the newer Xbox consoles, you might want to check it out at least a discount. If you want to watch the main video that this segment was taken from, I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade Game Part 1, well, you can click on the entire thing over on the left side of the screen. Or you can check the playlist on the right side for more content and more stuff that's in that series. As always, thanks for watching.